Benjamin.
Nice to see you. Welcome. Thank you, my friend. Welcome. Thank you.
President Piniejera, my dear friend Sebastian, welcome again to Israel. It's a pleasure to see you. This is your second visit to Israel, but first in your second term as President of Chile. I have a regret. My late father was a historian of medieval Spain and of Spanish Jewry, and he told me that I have to learn Spanish. So I can read Cervantes in the original, but since I did not fulfill that wish, I'll speak in English, and my trusted advisor, Ruben, who speaks good Spanish, I think, will translate as necessary, or your translator will do the same.
We'll translate.
This is a wonderful occasion. We have met several times. We have personally a lot in common, but also I think Israel and Chile have a lot in common. We share values of democracy and human rights. We share a belief in market economies, and both of us have done a few things to promote these values in our respective countries. We believe in entrepreneurship, we believe in creativity. We have relatively small, not so small, but relatively small, but very vibrant economies, and I think it's recognized by the countries in Latin America. Chile's capacities in this regard is, I think, the countries of the Middle East and the world recognize Israel's capacities as an innovation nation. We're both young members, relatively new members of the OECD, and our achievements have attracted much interest in foreign investments from all over the world. So we've achieved a lot separately, but I believe we can achieve a lot more together because there's so many areas that cohere. We've just spent a few minutes now, as we did in Brasilia. We discussed how can we increase the cooperation and exchanges between Chile and Israel, both on the governmental level and, no less important, on the company-to-company level, on the private sector level. When we last saw each other at the inauguration of President Bolsonaro in Brazil, we made a commitment to upgrade that cooperation, and we're fulfilling that today. We've already signed, I believe, 5 agreements, and we're going to sign now another 3 with our respective ministers. I think this will push forward the capacities, the opportunities that we have to seize the opportunities and meet the challenges that we will do, and we can do it better together. And I look forward to continuing this in our discussions with your delegation downstairs, and then having you and your wife Cecilia at the residence today, so we can continue to forge new heights for our friendship. So welcome, friend, again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prime Minister Netanyahu. Chile and Israel have had 70 years of relationships, but it's much more than that. It's friendship, it's collaboration. But besides that, we share values and principles, and that makes everything easier. We share our commitment to democracy, to human rights, and also to free, open, and fair trade. And therefore, our relationship will grow, and I'm sure that the best part of our relationship is still to come, and we are going to build that. Today, we have signed, or we will sign, 8 agreements, which are extremely important because the synergy between Israel and Chile are very, very powerful. In some ways, we share so many other things. For instance, you have a huge advantage in terms of agriculture in the desert, and we have a huge desert in the northern part of our country. I will shift to Spanish just to explain the 8 agreements in a very short way. Vamos a firmar 8 acuerdos que son muy importantes para Chile y que van a cambiar la vida para mejor de los chilenos. En primer lugar, un acuerdo en materia de energía para poder utilizar en plenitud las nuevas tecnologías y producir energía del sol, que le va a cambiar el rostro al norte de Chile y nos va a permitir tener una matriz energética limpia sin carbón.
You're not going to believe this. I understood every word you said.
You are a very good student.
Well, I promised my father I didn't get all the way, but I understood every word you said.
Second, in terms of water and agriculture, agua y agricultura, Israel ha desarrollado una tecnología para poder regar el desierto. Y esa tecnología la queremos aplicar en Chile para poder regar nuestro desierto y poder sacar frutos fecundos y mejorar la calidad de vida de las regiones del norte de Chile. En tercer lugar, vamos a firmar un acuerdo en materia de ciberseguridad. Chile es un país vulnerable a los ataques de ciberseguridad y vamos a colaborar para hacer que ambos países seamos más resilientes frente a los riesgos que significan ataques de ciberseguridad. También vamos a colaborar en materia de defensa, como lo hemos hecho durante muchas décadas. Adicionalmente, hoy día visitamos el Hospital Digital, aquí, en Israel, y es el mismo proyecto que estamos desarrollando en Chile, para que la salud y la tecnología estén al servicio de todos los chilenos. Tenemos un fuerte intercambio en materia de ciencia y tecnología. Todos estos acuerdos van a ser firmados o han sido ya firmados y van a ser implementados muy próximamente en Chile. For that reason, I would like to thank you, Prime Minister, because I'm sure that we have had 70 years of friendship and collaboration. But I am also sure and convinced that the most inspiring aspects of our relationship are still to come. And I would like to challenge you to build the best days of our relation from now on. And that's why I'm very happy to be for the second time as President of Chile visiting your great country, Israel.
Thank you. Thank you, Sebastian. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We'll proceed now to the signing ceremony. Welcome to the signing ceremony of agreements between the Republic of Chile and the State of Israel. In the presence of His Excellency, President of the Republic of Chile, Mr. Sebastian Pińera, and His Excellency, the Prime Minister of Israel, Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu. Government of the State of Israel and the Government of the Republic of Chile. The agreement will be signed by the Ministry of Health of the Republic of Chile. This concludes the ceremony. Thank you very much.
I think these agreements provide a basis for something that is happening anyway in the world, and that is that the future belongs to those who innovate. Chile and Israel are both innovations nations, and we are committed to seize that future through this cooperation. Everything that is happening is robust technological change. We want to apply the latest technological revolutions to bettering the lives of our people, and our cooperation, I think, will enhance that very rapidly. I also want to thank at this opportunity the leader of Ethiopia, Ahmed Abiy. He responded to my request, my repeated requests, and that of the family of Shimon Re'em, who died in the tragic airplane crash in Ethiopia. He agreed to let us return the body or the remains of Shimon Re'em, and we'll continue to work to bring back the remains of אברהם מצליח. אני רוצה להודות לראש ממשלת אתיופיה, ידידי אחמד אביי, שנענה לבקשותיי וגם לבקשות של המשפחה של שמעון ראם, זיכרונו לברכה. הוא נעתר לבקשות האלה, ואנחנו נחזיר עכשיו את שרידי גופתו ונמשיך לעבוד עד שנביא גם את שרידי גופתו של אברהם מצליח. אני רוצה להודות לראש הממשלה, הוא נמצא בזמנים לא פשוטים באתיופיה. אני מאחל לו הרבה הצלחה וגם לידידות בינינו לבין אתיופיה. תודה רבה. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
No questions.
We're going here.
todas estas salas.
Aquí está, aquí afuera.